The F.W. Woolworth Company had success in their 5 and dime variety stores worldwide by the 1960s. Wanting to branch out from their basic variety stores, they created a discount department store in 1962 and opened their first Woolco location in Columbus, Ohio. These stores branched out to more suburban areas away from their Woolworth stores to avoid competition and began having some success. By the mid-1960s, the F.W. Woolworth Company wanted to try another type of store, similar to k-mart's Jupiter stores, which were a junior department store, and they started Worth Mart. When the Worth Mart concept began, they were put into existing Woolworth locations that were underperforming and still under lease. Early projection in 1964 slated 27 former Woolworth locations to become Worth Marts. The old Woolworth stores, according to an official Woolworth announcement in 1964, stated that conditions have so changed in recent years as to preclude the operation of a regular variety store on a profitable basis. By 1965, Walter Louis was the director of the new Worth Mart operations. President of Woolworth during this time, President Burcham, described their new concept stores, Worth Mart, as the name selected for a new and promotional discount mass volume chain of stores being developed by Woolworth. Having both Worth Mart and Woolco locations on top of Woolworth, many customers were confused, whereas Woolworth felt the need to add the words discount mass volume chain to make it feel that customers would be getting a greater deal in these smaller concept stores. The Intelligencer in 1965 stated that with one of their Woolworth locations being converted into a Worth Mart store, the Worth Mart image will be out of the variety store nature, but merchandise featured will be of the promotional type at discount prices. Wearing apparel of an upgraded nature will be dominant, and all national brand merchandise carried will be found at discount prices. And also that Worth Mart stores will continue to carry staple items most demanded by variety store customers, but the assortment will be cut down to take care of the expanded, upgraded lines of merchandise that the store will carry. Worth Mart stores were to concentrate more on staples and needed merchandise usually found in variety stores, but more of an upgraded experience and overall quality. Also, compared to their former Woolworth locations, Worth Marts featured central checkout counters as well as self-service, so the store could save money on payroll by having less employees. The items carried would be higher demand items depending on location. As President Burcham said, the merchandise will be limited to the lines most in demand by local customers. Even though a separate operation of Woolworth buyers would still purchase the merchandise for each Worth Mart store. Compared to their Woolco locations, which were typically similar to the size of Kmart, which also opened in 1962, the Worth Mart locations would be smaller, and some of the lesser-selling Woolworth locations were converted into Worth Marts, similar to Kresge converting non-profitable Kresge variety stores into Jupiter locations. Worth Mart stores varied in size from 8,000 to 15,000 square feet, whereas Woolco stores were around 125,000 square feet. There were even smaller Woolco stores, but they were around 70 to 80,000 square feet. By early the next decade, popularity of the Woolco locations put an end to the short-lived Worth Mart concept. Worth Mart locations were eventually shut down for the company to focus on Woolco and other worldwide stores. Woolco in the United States would only last until 1983, but in Canada until 1994.